What's up, YouTube? It's your boy DR2727. Shout out to my Transformers collectors, 1/12 scale collector, whatever you collect, shout out to you. And this video is a list of nominees for our 2024 Transformers MP Hall of Fame. And for those of you who don't know, this is our third annual MP Transformers Hall of Fame where we nominate the best of the best MP Transformers. And for every Super Bowl weekend, we have the actual Hall of Fame video where we basically have this year's Hall of Fame class, and for each figure, we compare them to a Hall of Fame athlete. Normally, I pick these by myself, but this year we're doing something different. We're asking the community, you guys, for involvement. We're looking for 5 figures. I think it's like 14 or 15 nominees, but we're looking for 5 figures. And the purpose of this video is to list and introduce you to all the nominees. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even have this figure, but so many people hit me up saying that this is a MP Hall of Famer, so I have to make it one of the nominees. I'm gonna lean on you guys for it. But from what I can tell in reviews, it's a fun figure that captures all the greatness that Skyfire was in the cartoons. Andrus is probably one of the best figures ever to come from X-Transbots. It had a decent build, a slew of accessories, including the flight stand, Target Master. They did an updated version with the metallic paint, which made it more MP-like. So I think that this definitely should be a nominee. If nothing else, it still holds up visually, which combined with the other things I just said, has to at least make it a candidate for Hall of Fame. Moon Studios' Radiotron captures a very minor character in a major way. Combiners are never easy, and this thing has some flaws, but overall, it's a super stable non-parts forming combiner, which is just as stable as parts forming combiners, and that has to say something. That has to mean something. Ocular Max has thrown tradition in the trash can by giving us tapes that, though they do not fit in the sound wave of Blaster's chest, has increased the size and been real world size mimicking of cassettes. That increase in size has given a more posability, more articulation, a better look for the cassettes that we all know and love as mini cons. Most collectors prefer these to the normal standard size cassettes. Arguably the definitive Megatron, Takara gave you everything in this MP36 mold. It had the articulation, it had the cartoon look, it had a gang of accessories, nice paint, nice deco. There's a reason this or the KO is the most sought after Megatron on the market. This Autobot warrior, known for giving his jetpack to Prime as well as his beautiful alt mode, was perfectly captured in figure form by Takara, and to this day remains most people's sideswipe because of the accurate alt mode and the beautiful bot mode. DX9's Gabriel, or the version of Omega Supreme, boasts a tune accurate sculpt, excellent articulation, great building materials, and arguably the best engineering of any Omega Supreme ever created. Several people hit me up saying this should be a nominee for the Hall of Fame. Whether it's Robot Paradise, Fast Toys, this figure has everything. It has the sculpt, the build, the paint, and the accessories for you can switch out and have the cartoon or the G1 toy look. Another fans hobby product, most would say Double Evil, or their version of Overlord, is the definitive version of this character and the figure that put fans hobby on the map. This figure is gigantic and has all of the makings of a true MP, from size, sculpt, articulation, build, and paint. Fans Toys Tesla version 2.0. This is the closest figure that Fans Toys has ever gotten to perfect, with everything Fans Toys is known for, plus the transformation, plus the articulation that's next level. MP10, MP13, MP21, and this mode, MP11, they're like chairman of the board of MP figures. You wouldn't have modern masterpiece figures without these figures. I know these things have limitations, but what these things led to and what they created from them, they're a marvel of their time. Even though they may be outdated, for their time, they are iconic, transcendent figures. This is from a time when Make Toys was throwing a mean fastball. I mean, this point blank could go up against anybody with the sculpt, the build, the materials, the engineering, the paint, everything. This figure was the reason for the hype for Make Toys Target Masters and Headmasters, and it was the best of the Target Masters and Headmasters Make Toys had done. So much so that it was commanding almost $500 on the secondary market. MMC Sphinx is a legendary figure from a previous time. It's probably, in my opinion, the best figure MMC ever done, MP figure, so I'm glad it's getting its flowers here. And it's from a time where they had realistic alt modes and made the bot mode fit the alt mode, and it led to a whole bunch of spin-offs, including that iconic clear one where it showed how he was transitioning to his invisible mode. So all in all, this is definitely a worthy candidate for the MP Hall of Fame. Zeta Toys Superitron, their version of Superion. And unlike other previous combiners, this was the first combiner, at least in MP scale, to get the bot mode right, get the alt mode pretty much right, and get the combiner mode right. So I think that all three modes are at least a B, and that's why they're one of the nominees for the MP Hall of Fame. Our final nominees for this year's Hall of Fame is Fans Towards Dinobots. Look, these figures are basically what builds Fans Towards reputation, and honestly, individually, any of these figures, all of these figures are Hall of Famers, but it's just simpler to do these as a team. And also, Giga Power made last year's Hall of Fame, so I would assume these make this year's Hall of Fame. It's like including Bird in the Hall of Fame without putting Magic in the Hall of Fame. So these figures are well worthy of the Hall of Fame. I don't think you can have an MP Hall of Fame without having these figures. Sludge is already a Hall of Fame. He was a first ballot Hall of Fame in our first video. So these figures have to be in the Hall of Fame. These are your 2024 Transformers MP Hall of Fame nominees. And kudos to them because somebody had to nominate them for them to even be in this group of people. So again, kudos to them. And this is where I need you guys' help as a community. I'm gonna put the SurveyMonkey link in the description. So click on that, fill out up to 5 figures that you think should be MP Hall of Famers. You can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, but I'm asking for no more than 5. And with you guys' help, we can have this new MP class ready for Super Bowl Sunday. And either way, if not enough people do it, I'll pick mine as always, and we'll go with that. But I'm hoping you guys do this so you can help me select the MP Hall of Fame, and we will have that video Super Bowl Sunday, February 11th, 2024. We might even do a live stream. I've been talking to a couple of people trying to get a live stream in the works, so stay tuned for that. And the last day I'll be taking results for the poll is February 8th, 2024. As always, thank you guys for watching.